Do you want to build self-esteem? One of the best ways to do that is by falling in love with every part of who you are. In this video, I'll show you what questions to ask yourself so you can fall in love with the unique amalgamation of you and live a life you love. If you like this video, hit the like button below and subscribe, and be sure to hit that bell button so that you never miss another tip again. My name is Jamie Hammond. I'm a certified life coach, and this is Speak, Grow, Rise, where I share tips to help young professionals like you speak, grow, and rise into your purpose and best self. We are all a quilt of the different identities that make us who we are. Identities can be racial, ethnic, cultural, gender, age, spiritual, class, national, regional, and personal. What we've been through, the adversities we've been up against, and the values we've developed all inform who we are. And while we may find people who are like us or who have gone through similar things, no one is really like us. No one's really like you. You are truly unique. No one has the specific amalgamation of experiences, culture, race, gender, age, generation, whatever, as you do. To start understanding your identity, I want you to pick one of your identities that, for example, like you identify as a woman, or you're Black, or you've been diagnosed with an illness. And I want you to grab a journal and start answering the following questions. Number one, how has this identity served me? Understanding how your identity has served you on a top level is so important to start loving this aspect of yourself. For example, I grew up poor, and one time my mom said, being poor really shows you how to find happiness with few resources. And that really stuck with me because I started a positive story about my identity that said, no matter my resources, I can put what I have together and have happiness. So I would say that my class identity served me in a positive way. Number two, how has this identity informed what I value? Next, I want you to ask yourself how your identity has informed what you value. In the previous example, I talked about how I was poor, but that also really informed my relationship to money. Therefore, the value I place upon money and what I believed about money for a long time, that money is scarce, money is hard to come upon, money isn't available to everyone, that affected how I see money. However, it also affected how I value money because I learned that if money is scarce, it is valuable to me. A little bit of money means a lot to me. Therefore, I value things that help me do more with less, because that whole story was about what I can get with a few resources. Think about how your specific identity has affected what you value. What have you learned about yourself so far? Let me know in the comments below. 3, is there anything I can do to better connect with this part of me? This one is really important because we often abandon parts of ourselves that make us who we are instead of loving and connecting with that part of ourselves. So ask yourself, how can I connect with this part of me? And go further by asking, how have I abandoned this part of me? For example, when I started to have a little bit more money, it changed the way I valued it. So one of the ways that I've been able to reconnect with this part of me is by working with people who are in need, to remind myself and remember where I came from. And finally, number 4, how can I serve others through this identity? This is the deepest question of them all. We often feel disconnected from ourselves when we don't take action through the parts of ourselves. So what if you served others through this identity? What if the way you speak to others or fuel your work or your business was rooted in your unique path, in your unique identity? Consider ways you can impact and serve others in ways only you might understand. Asking these questions is only one part of the first section of my Ignite program. That first section, Identify, includes made-for-you worksheets that include everything we talked about in this video and more. Interested in learning more about how you can make lasting change for a life you love? Sign up for my email list and get a free download of my 5-minute fire starter, where you'll get more information about my Ignite program, a quick Ignite worksheet, and a free copy of my identity worksheet so you can start the process of identifying. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed these tips, please like this video and subscribe so you never miss another Speak, Grow, Rise tip again. And check out my other videos on more tips to ignite your life. See you in the next video.